There we go. Alright, it takes a bit for the game to pick up. Alright. Sweet Jesus, man, I just sat down. I don't need everything. Um, so yeah, welcome in. And this is what I'm playing on Thursdays now. Depending on if it's got an update or not. Obviously, if it's updating, I'll just switch over PUBG and this on Thursdays and Fridays. So that'll be kind of the go-to. So yeah, I've got like a personal character. All the names and shit are changed because streamer mode, so that way people can't be direct messaging me and shit. So I'm gonna create a new character. What's your punishment for? What is it? There's your punishment for not having. Here we go again. I knew somebody would be salty about it because, like, here's the thing though: is Diablo is a massive nostalgia game for me. And like while I am playing it offline, just to be clear, let me go back. I have an offline character, right? Also, her name's going to change every time I come back here because it's got protection on it. But I'm going to play her offline so nobody can spoil the rogue shit for me. But I normally have a tradition with any Diablo game I have. I always have whatever the archer is first, normally followed by a sorceress, and then I normally have like sequential archers and sorceress or other characters and stuff like that. Like I've had barbarian and shit as well. So yeah, I pretty much knowing that I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna have my offline and my online thing, and I've got to remember to make this a seasonal character too. I'm not a big fan of seasonal stuff, but I need her inventory to be uniquely hers. So anyway, I knew that while most people wouldn't ruin shit, there's a lot of like cutscene dialogue in Diablo games, and I just cannot fucking stand being like interrupting that shit. So yeah, I know that somebody will have fun with that, and I'm just not gonna. That's not gonna be a thing if I can remember to turn it off on Thursdays. So I've already gone through like a heap of different stuff, and I roughly know what I want to do. I just want to be able to share this stuff with you in a character creation thing. So I already know I want like that skin color. So what's it? Necro Wizard, then Archer for me. Yeah. See, I've got the Rogue. I like the fact that they brought back Rogue. The only thing is I'm not sure what to do with eye color. I'm thinking like dark blue. I thought about that or like a nice green or something, but it really affects the makeup choices down the track. So anyway, yeah, I have like specific naming things. This will be the first time where my second character is not named Tabby Cat, which you guys would see when I play like Diablo 3 anyway. I always have like first characters Kelly, then Tabby Cat, then Shadow Cat, and then third ones or fourth ones, whatever, kind of whatever goes. And in this case, we're going Kelly, Acrylic, and then my third one, well, second offline character will be Tabby Cat. My second online character, God only fucking knows what I'll call her. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But yeah, I know they've got like a shit ton of hairstyles. This blonde is not the best one to like look at. Like I like the red, I really do. I'm actually going to go with like a purple, a dark sort of purpley color. Obviously not bold. Yeah, no, I wanted to have time to do character creation shit. I haven't even played this, but play 3, but lost interest Diablo series, not really eager to try 4. I wasn't eager to try 4 when it first came out, because I know that I think the one in between 3, they just decided, oh, we're going to go with mobile games now, and that's not something that I'm interested in playing Diablo on. And I actually took a long time. I was not the first person on board to get Diablo 4, even if I could have afforded it. Whereas Diablo, yeah, the immortal one you're talking about. Hey, Astruvius. Yeah, no, there's no sound buttons when I'm playing this, just because there's so much campaign. I don't want that shit interrupted. I know most people can behave. There's a few people that can't. So, yeah, I just decided to turn that off. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, so like I'm a massive fan of Diablo 1 and 2, right? And I don't know, when Diablo 3 came out, I had a bit of an adjustment to it. I hated the fact that shit could just crawl up walls and stuff. Wasn't really my thing. The fact that the globes automatically picked up also kind of bugged me. But I don't know. I played it. I got over it. Like I don't have any like super nostalgia passion for it. I still like it. Yeah, I will breathe. Hold on. I think an 8 on the eyebrows. There we go. Yeah, no, I don't have any super passion for Diablo 3, but I wanted this game, but I had to be like ready and willing to accept what it was going to be completely different. Yeah, no, Grim fucking pulled out everything else because he's salty that all the other redeems are gone. And I had just sat down when he like did it. So yeah. I did breathe. Like I thought I was only gonna need like 5 minutes to get ready. I was gonna start from the get-go, and then I realized like I've still gotta like do a Twitter post and all this other crap, and I'm like, fine. One of the very few times that I'm like straight out ready to go. Oh my god, Nerdum. I know you're joking, but I know that I'm gonna get somebody in here later. Probably like a hardcore Diablo fan as well, also just gonna come in and be like, like what's your character name or something like that, so I can like join you. I'll just be like, fuck off, man. Thanks for wishing I have a great day and stuff like that, because like I don't know, I've mostly slept today. I've mostly trying to been sleeping because the last few days have been like really dead tired, and yeah, I don't know, it didn't really work. I slept up until about 9, and I'm not like super tired, but the thing is, like, I skipped all my post-stream like editing and stuff, and I ended up going to sleep instead, and I don't think it's really helped me. I almost wanted to have her have a semi-natural sort of look. I know that, Grim. Like, try not to... I know you guys like poking fun, but try not to like trigger too many things at once. Because, like, I don't know. The other thing too is I like how you've got like choices of like henna color and stuff like that, fresh blood, because you can put like markings and stuff on the other cool thing is I didn't know you could put it all the way out on the legs and shit, because that was wild. Some shit will always come beg you to give out everything. Oh yeah. Oh, I get it. 90% of the time if I play StarCraft or Diablo 3, I get the people asking to join or verse them, and like, I get it if you enjoy watching somebody and you'd love to play with them. I do get that. I've seen that before. Like, when you were playing PUBG the other week and you're like, oh, I wish I had, like, you know, some people, like, more people squad up with or something you were saying. And I'm like, I almost offered, but I'm like, I hate it when people do that. Or they're like, put me in an awkward spot and they're like, hey, can I join your game? And it's like, that's not what I meant. You know, so I wasn't about to ask. What's that, full disclosure? Never played Diablo. Game, have no plans to do so. That's all good. All I know is, like, just to like explain it. So I started off playing like Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 with the expansion pack and stuff like that when I was a kid, and I really, really love the game. Right, I love those two games. I waited with bated breath for like several years for Diablo 3 to come out because it was like one of my absolute massive favorite games, right? And then it came out, and a few things happened. Is one thing was my game got hacked. It was a pre. I ordered a pre-release one, and I was not allowed to pick it up until after it fully released. Which was really stupid. This was back before you could just get it straight away online. Like, you still had to have the thing in person to get it, right? So that really pissed me off. I had pre-ordered it, spent more money, requested it sooner, and I had to wait. And then when I did turn up, I had to fight all the other people to get up to the fucking counter just to be able to say, hey, I've got a pre-order. And then when I got up there, like I'd managed to get like a nice looking box because like I collect them as well, right? I put them on display, and they took that off me and gave me the shittiest looking box I could ever fucking find. I don't even know how they managed to make it look so fucked up in like the space of 24 hours, but they did. So my copy of Diablo 3 is the shittiest looking fucking thing, and I hate having it on display because it's looks like a piece of crap. Looks like somebody just rolled it through the dirt. But yeah, I guess that was just the start. I started playing it, and then I played it for like 18 hours nonstop, and then I got hacked. And then I had to fight with Blizzard to get control of my account back and prove that it was me. And I'm like, well, gee, didn't you notice that after 18 hours, there was a short break, and then all of a sudden my character completely changed 180 from what it was? Because I think that was really noticeable. And they're like, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, after that, all of my in-game stats and everything were changed. They like rolled it back to when the closest save was, which was like only like 10 hours in. So I lost like 8 hours of progress, and I had all these other things that were like just bullshit that I had never done, but they couldn't wipe off my character. So that was really annoying. So that really ruined Diablo 3 for me, really, really left a bitter taste for me. And when I heard that they were going to do Diablo Immortal, and I initially got excited that another Diablo was coming out so soon. And then, of course, I discovered that it was on mobile, and I just about like threw the whole fucking Diablo games out. I'm just like, nah, if that's where they're going with this, I'm so mad. And so I didn't even look up when this game came out because I just assumed it was one of the mobile like progression ones. And yeah, that was about where I was with that. So now I finally like looked into it. I was going to actually be playing Diablo 2 all the time because I've got the resurrected one, and I thought that would be pretty cool to play. But then I got given this, and that was really awesome. So now we're playing this instead. So yeah. Otherwise, I would have been playing good old Nostalgia Bomb number 2. And I do have a lot of nostalgia for it. I just gotta like go back over her and make sure I've like picked shit that I want. So I had the hammer in my hand for the past hour, just twirling around. I don't know what to do. Put it down. I'd say put the hammer down. Play Dungeon Siege 1 and Dungeon Siege 2, waiting for Diablo 3 to come out. Look, I played a lot of games waiting for Diablo 3 to come out. I played a lot. I played a lot of Diablo 2, that's for sure. I played it for years. 1,000%. Also, for the record, those that I hang out with come hang. Welcome to join anytime they see me playing a mood for solo. I got no issue saying no. That would piss me off. If I got something like that. Yeah, it did. It really, like you can tell, like I have a lot of salt, so that's why I made my first character. So this is my second one. I made my first character an offline character. So I will play through her, the rogue character, because I am really like in love with like the archers and stuff like that. So yeah, I will play her offline, and I will give the sorceress a go because that will be a completely different experience for me anyway. And then yeah, I'll make her a seasonal character. I don't think much of seasonal characters, but I'll make her one. That'll take us over till I think early next year. I was still scrolling through earrings and shit. Sorry. Is that all right? I just remembered you got that free weapon for Diablo 4. Is that why you're playing it? No, I wasn't. I didn't have Diablo 4 yet at that point. So when I was playing Warzone and I got the Butcher's sickle, I got that, and then within 24 hours, I received the Diablo 4 game. So that's basically what happened. Which was really, really nice. Again, anonymous. And yeah. Was it? Did you end up finding the Cow King in the Diablo series? Yes. Yeah, I did. In basically all of them, I found it. Especially since like I played the original one. Like the original one, the thing that I liked about it the most is you could play it on hell level. So you could go like normal, nightmare, and then hell. And I played that through with like my family and stuff when I was growing up. And I played Diablo 2 and the expansion pack. And again, we found it. Diablo 3, we found it again, which was interesting because I don't think Nick knew much about it when we played through that um, with Diablo 3. So when we got to show off that, that was hilarious. I think I also got it on stream when I was playing Diablo 3 as well. I don't mind this. I hate the fact that like all the earrings are like not fucking symmetrical as an option. I wish I could have like an additional one because it's like I'm looking through this and I see some and I'm like, the ones that are symmetrical-ish, I'm like, I don't want. Like, that's symmetrical. That's so boring though. That's that secret cow level. Can't remember if it's on 1 or 2. It's on, I think, 1, 2, and 3. I believe it's on all 3. Because the first one, it's more like a large area. It's like, although 2 is like great fun though. I'm pretty sure it's on 1. I don't know, I was very, very young when I played it. A lot younger than I was supposed to be. Didn't find it on 3. You get Wort Spell and his peg leg. And if you put that into the, what do you call it, the box thing, it allows you, like, create a portal to it. That, and I think you got to have something else as well. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done it, because even when I was playing through Diablo 2 on stream for random game nights, which will come up occasionally, I will still play that occasionally. I don't know, I just found that, like, I was just progressing through that just casually. There was, like, no particularly rhyme or reason to it. I actually don't mind it having, like, fuck bugger all makeup. Alternatively, like, that's 0 makeup. That's too much. I don't mind that, but the side looks weird to me. Like, front side doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that, but I've got that on my main character. The housemaid's lady just got home, time for coffees. No worries, Grim. The other thing, too, is I also know that, like, even though I normally play, like, 7 Days to Die today, I know this has, like, nothing, like, almost 0 overlap with people that are interested in 7 Days to Die and Diablo and stuff like that. But I've got, like, Sunken Land for Mondays and stuff still for, like, people that are in the, you know, the survival genre kind of thing. But I also didn't want to be too stuck in specific genres. Just to clarify that as well, because I like streaming different games. That's why I've got random game night. Like work lurk still hanging. Unfortunately, work calls. No worries. I like this one because like all the freckles and shit, but I don't like the mouth bit. If I changed her eyes to green, it looks pretty good with it. Like if like it just looks good creepy. But I'm going blue, so it should be fine. Pick a different one. I don't mind that. Pretty natural sort of thing. But I actually think I like almost like no makeup on her. Almost looks better. Interesting thing though. So we talk about this every so often because obviously like I don't know. I don't get up on stream and stuff like that. I got no camera and stuff. But we talk about like fitness levels and stuff. So if I like scroll around and stuff, like I've always had like the smooth back, the like natural but like slightly fat layered like muscles and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I really relate to her, except for what's going on with her stomach. That's too flat, that's too ripped. That's a little bit weird to me, but anyway, the rest of her looks fine. The rest of her looks kind of alright. Base is a bit off though, but it's fine. Anyway, I don't mind like all the extra earrings. I've got a lot of piercings. Ponytail. It doesn't swish that much, but I'm totally cool with it. Dark purple is fine. I wish that they had a purple eye though. I know that the Necromancer does. I even thought about like red or even black looks really nice. I'm not much of a fan of like the hazels and stuff with it. But yeah, like the blues and shit, that's too creepy. The darker blue kind of looks alright. I think something along those lines should be fine. Got the hair, got the facial hair, as in eyebrows, got hair color. I do like, just to confirm, I do like the red. I really do. But that's going to have to wait till like a third character or something, because I've got this color on my main, right? Because that's actually pretty close to like normal hair color. Then purple, because we've got purple as an alternative. All their blondes look like shit. It's like various shades of like, I don't know if you guys see it, but I see like greenish tones in here. And that just doesn't look quite right for blonde. I don't mind the whites and stuff though. Like, I think that one's one of the good, like, silvers. I might bring in silver at some point for one of them. Because I intend to have at least 4 characters, maybe up to 6, because I want to have rogue, sorceress, and probably barbarian. And I'll want to have one offline and online at the same time. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play them all consecutively back to back. Like, I'm playing the rogue offline. I'm going to try the sorceress online. I just didn't want the rogue one spoiled the most. Because, I don't know, archers and stuff. Like, I don't need people telling me how to, like, skill check my fucking character. That's fine. How I do it is good enough. I do like the markings, though. I don't know if I want them on her. Just because, like, I don't have any tattoos and stuff like that, and I don't... Like, the only one I thought of was this, with, like, that color. Originally, when I was making the rogue, I looked at this, and I'm like, oh, yeah, for a second character that would normally be called Tabby Cat, putting, like, some, like, stripes and stuff on her would make a lot of sense. But, yeah, she's going to be... I call her Prolic for obvious reasons. But, yeah, let's see what else there is. You're not climbing up on me, Phoenix. We're not having this again tonight. Been really clean the last couple of nights. I don't mind this as far as like a couple of stripes and stuff like that. Even though it's not like a symmetrical design, it actually looks okay. I just like, if I was going to do something like purple or something, I just don't know if I want her to have markings and stuff. I feel like I've done this before where I've made a character and she's had markings. And then after I take a break and play her again, I sit there going like, ugh, I hate that. Although I'm pretty sure I think you can change shit later. So there is that. I don't mind this. And that looks pretty cool. I also don't mind that. Even though it's like a lot. It's a lot going on. Like, see what I can pick. But yeah, when it comes down to like skills and shit, like I'm gonna choose what I want. So there's no input on that. I also didn't mind this one, but only because it reminds me of the pattern of the original sorceress had like braces and a thing around her neck and stuff, but not actually like markings. She just had whatever. So yeah, there's only one other thing I want to look at was her makeup. I don't want it to be the natural one. I'll go back the other way. So I don't mind that. It's a little heavy on like under the eyes and shit, but it's like pretty natural. I like that. I just don't like this bit on her mouth. Like if this bit was covered here, the rest of that would look great. I'd change her eyes to green for that. I'd almost go with like if they had a green tone for stuff, I'd do it. I just figured that's too heavy. That's okay, but better on the necromancer. I don't mind that, but it's also a little weird. I don't know. Too much. I've got that on my other character, and I do like this look, but I don't know. I wish that this could be like purple, because that would look great then. We'd have like dark brown and purple, and it'd look like really good together. I do like that. I don't mind this, but again, I've got beef with that and how low that sits. And that's 2. 2 is actually very natural as well. Doesn't have anything on the lips by the look of it. 13. I don't know. I give her anything. I like the fact that like I'm going out of my way not to give a character that can have makeup. It's quite funny to me. I don't know, I don't mind that. I might just go with that, even though we had her sitting on that for ages. It's just like this bit here dips down. She could do it for like a little bit of a lift. A little bit of a draw it up. kind of look. That should be fine. Alright, so I want her to be a seasonal character too. So yeah, that'll be fine. You called Acrylic. That's gonna hide itself as soon as I start playing. I'm gonna get seasonal. I don't care for seasonal, but I need her thing to be separate. This also offers additional content, so it'll be interesting to see the parallels of playing offline versus this seasonal stuff. I'm not sure when this goes to, but we'll find out. I do Adventurer 1. I know I could very easily just go up to that. I'm not a complete noob to Diablo games, but